All right, guys. Hi. We're doing our weekly Wednesday wisdom. So join in. Feel free to leave some comments. Say hi. Tell me where you're from. What is in your coffee today? That's a good one. So glad you're here today. If this is the first time you're attending one of my lives, I want you to know we're doing this every Wednesday morning, and we discuss such a wide variety of topics that relate to conquering your career and your life. And if you see me looking from screen to screen, I had some little tech issues, so I've got some Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn going all at the same time here. So it's not to be rude or anything. So what you need to do, hold on here, I gotta respond to this one here. Okay. So this week, guys, is going to be a big one. We're going to be talking about whether you should be job searching during the holiday season or taking a break. So I want to tell you a little bit about me before we get started. I am the mother of 3 young boys that, if you can hear them in the background, I apologize ahead of time. They're supposed to be in school. They're getting a little crazy. But I am working from home. I'm a speaker, a published author, and more importantly, I actually am a career coach. I have a 15-year background in engineering and operations management, and many people over my corporate career, guys, they came to me for career advice. So I was like, hey, what should I be when I grow up, right? I am a career coach. And my job now is focusing not just on getting you into that next role or up-leveling your career, but conquering your life, because I strongly believe that each area of your life plays into each other. So I'm here to help you disrupt the corporate world and truly change your life and the lives of others. Okay, so each one of these weekly wisdoms is meant to be something that can absolutely help you, okay, and guide you and give you a piece of wisdom, encouragement, or actionable tip that can assist you in creating a breakthrough. All right, so let's get started. I want to start off by saying, guys, that there's absolutely no reason to stop your job search right now during the holidays. None. Okay. I know you all have heard something at some point in your lives. I have too, that hiring stops during the holidays or it slows down. Guys, I literally have yet to find a direct correlation between like an increase in eggnog and cookie consumption and a decrease in interviews. Well, I mean, assuming you aren't one of those people drinking the spiked eggnog before an interview, please don't do that unless you don't want the job. Okay. So now I know that many of us this year in 2020 aren't going to be traveling so much. So we're going to have lots of time at home. And that's really been all what this year has been. And that stinks sometimes, right? It's like, oh, it's really, really, really hard to get the motivation since we've been at home and we don't get to go to the holiday parties. And if we do, we have to wear masks and all that fun stuff and whatnot. So we're aching to get out of our homes. But guys, let's stay safe and enjoy what we have in our own homes. We have an opportunity to do a job search. We have an opportunity to up-level our career. So many of you guys have asked me, I've gotten a lot of emails and messages over this the last week, just between like Thanksgiving here and the first week of December. Many of you are like, wondering like if I should take a break from the chaos and just enjoy the family and the lights and the yummy food and just kind of chill for a moment. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that. While, so many other people are relaxing, you need to be going on a rampage for your job search. You absolutely have to be doing that, okay? It is so incredibly important. While a slower holiday season for some businesses means more time for hiring, okay? It means less competition for jobs that are available because the number of job seekers who do take a break from their job hunt is less, because they've got that connotation that, oh, I should be taking some time being with my family. And I'm not saying don't do that. Family is very important to me, but don't slow down your job search, okay? My suggestion to you is to become a contrarian, okay? Use this season to double down your efforts. While others are relaxing, you need to be going on that job search rampage, okay? Go against what the herd is doing. Chart your own path. So incredibly important, guys. Chart your own path. Okay. Hi, Tony. Yeah, companies are actually looking to hire up. Okay, for the new year. They absolutely are. Okay, so important, guys. So yeah, Tony is right there. So chart your own path. Get aggressive by turbocharging your efforts and search for jobs. Apply to them. Reach out. Network for leads. Right. Find people in power positions at companies that you want to work for, and let them know that you'd like to work for them. Nothing wrong with that. I always tell people the worst they can say is no, right? Tighten up your resume and LinkedIn profile. And if you need help with any of that stuff, reach out, please. Get in touch with recruiters, guys. This is important too. Get in touch with recruiters that specialize in your space and make them notice you and make them champion your cause, okay? They have skin in the game too, right? They're getting paid to put you in the right spot. Okay, so get with them, that the ones who specialize. Don't just pick a generalized recruiter. Okay, a lot of people fall into recruiting and they're just generalists. Don't do that. Okay, all right. So market yourself aggressively on LinkedIn without worry about what people are going to think or say. Okay, participate in a lot of online career meetups. Right, make yourself be noticed. Okay, get out there, guys. The plan, it's very simple. Well, everyone else is kind of coasting, and this isn't just around the holidays. A lot of people do coast too, and they go about the search without a plan. Okay, so you're going to be rocking the search, right? Tell me right now, you're going to be rocking the search. Tell me in the comments, you're going to be rocking the search. Okay, you are owning it today. Okay, you are going to absolutely own it, right? Get on there, own it. Okay, guys, human resources, they're going to have fewer resumes to look at during this time. So guess what? If you put yours in the game and you put it in multiple times and to multiple companies, you're going to stand out. Okay, there's going to be less activity on LinkedIn and on Facebook and on Instagram, all these places, and your posts are going to garner attention. Okay, so post. Right? Be prepared. Since this is usually a prime vacation time, any year, even throughout this pandemic, people are still, having family and doing all their relaxation, right? You might not hear back immediately. So don't get discouraged. Okay. You have to respect people, give them grace. Okay. Don't let it discourage you, but consider it planting the seeds now so you can bear fruit in the future, right? So incredibly important. Just like when you're working out, right? You're not going to see results immediately, right? You're definitely not. Yes, rock in the search, guys. Woo! Yes, go rock that search, guys. Awesome. So that's what we want to do. Okay. And here's one thing, guys, I want you to really, really think about, because it's so true. I was in hiring roles. Okay. And we didn't slow down, but think about this. Corporations require managers, okay, to use or lose their budgets. If they don't hire in 2020, they might not have the funds or a chance to do so next year. Okay, so what does this do? This incentivizes hiring managers to act quickly as they realize if they don't take actions, their executives will maintain that the job itself, right, isn't a priority, and they'll cut the budget. Okay, I've been there where it's like, oh yeah, you didn't hire someone, you didn't have anyone in the pipeline. Sorry, you didn't use it, right? Or you didn't even fight for your budget for the next year. Okay, so if you don't take action, those companies are also going to be short-staffed. And we all know what happens when you're short-staffed. You get overwhelmed. You get burned out if you're already there. And we don't want that. That's not what we preach here at Vanessa McConkey Coaching. We preach that you need to be balancing things out. We don't want you to be overwhelmed, okay? And then you're also going to have, guys, a second window after the new year that's going to be opening up when all the celebrations are over, right? Usually after we regroup from the holidays, a back to school mentality, right, kicks in, and the hiring season then starts to pick up again, okay? So think about this. You have, hold on here. What you have after the holidays, and we have this in every area of life, think about this. It's this ingrained in our psyche to view January as the time to better ourselves, right? New Year's resolutions. Everyone now wants out of 2020 and into 2021, right? So New Year's resolutions are made to improve ourselves, and it's a time for optimism, promise, and new beginnings. Companies also share this positive outlook, okay? Budgets are approved for new hires. Vacant seats are left open from the holiday seasons that need to be filled. Okay, bonuses have been paid out, and everyone begrudgingly, right, acquiesces to the fact that we're starting up again, right? So this year for 2020, it's guys, I know we have 1 month left here, counting down the days, right? It's going to be huge for job seekers, right? We had the whole, in the United States here, we had the whole presidential election, right? And there was this large chasm between, Mr. Biden and Mr. Trump. And it was pretty clear that corporations, guys, were holding back on bringing aboard new employees until they knew who was going to be president, right? We're all like, oh my gosh, the uncertainty. Oh my goodness, what's going to happen? All the stuff, all the funding, right? All that type of stuff. And now that it's decided, guys, corporate executives now have a better understanding of which way the economy may move, right? Relative to the president's policies. Okay. So incredibly important to be thinking about here. A lot of us don't remember that. Yes. Use it or lose it. Absolutely, Tony. So what we want to do here is I am going to, yes, we have, right? Let me go back to the presidential stuff because I did have some notes on that, right? It's now that it's decided these corporate executives have a better understanding of where the economy is going to move, right? And with this knowledge, guys, companies now can start taking action, like hiring, right? There should be this large, like pent up demand for people since all this hiring over this year has been so soft, right? It has been soft and for valid reasons, right? And another factor which is going to increase hiring right now is now that because, Biden has won in the United States, he has a big incentive to improve the economy, the stock market, the job markets, right? He's going to want that second term. So what is he going to do? He is going to push, right? Any one of us in that position would. We don't want to see the whole United States fall apart, right? We don't want that. So if he doesn't effectively deal with COVID and open businesses back up, people won't get back to and get people back to work. He's not going to get reelected, right? And there's going to be huge upturn, right? And then Trump also needs to leave with the legacy of saving the job market, doing all that he can, right? Making that stock market go higher, improving the economy substantially, and reducing any kind of threats of the COVID virus, right? So yeah, there's going to be uncertainty everywhere, as there always is. Every year there's something going on, right? Something in the news, something in the job market, something in the stock market, right? Always is. The uncertainty will not be completely lifted, okay, in your job search and anything like that. But I'm telling you that the positive changes that will occur and that hiring is now going to be jump-started. I've already seen it, and I know you guys have seen it out there too, okay? So important, so incredibly important, okay? So here we go. We're going to dive into some action items for you. So let's suppose you do notice a slowdown when it comes to like new opportunities in the job market. There's no excuse to sit back and sip that eggnog, okay? And just sip the eggnog. You can sip it while you do your job search. No problem with that, right? But here's some ways to update your list of holiday plans with very important job search tasks, okay? And this isn't just around the holidays, but this is around year round, but I want to make it very clear around the holidays because people think there is a slowdown, okay? So the first thing that you're gonna wanna do is spend time on introspection, okay? And what I mean by that is take stock of your skills, okay? Think about what areas you may need to do some work on, right? None of us are perfect. We always have opportunities for improvement. Okay, consider what makes you happy and what makes you want out of your career. A lot of people are thinking about transitions right now about like, oh, I was in graphic design and now I want to be in engineering or I want to be in marketing or whatever it is. Awesome. Consider what makes you happy and what makes you want to be out of that career and into the new one. Use what you discover about yourself then as the foundation for your job search strategy. Okay. Does that make sense, guys? All right. The second one that I want you to do is work really hard on your personal brand. Okay. And what is your personal brand, right? That's who you're presenting yourself to in the world. Okay. How you're presenting yourself. Who is, Vanessa McConkey? We've got Tony Jones on here in LinkedIn, right? Who are you? Okay. So while you're going to notice a lack of active opportunities or fewer interviews, what you're going to do is you can use that free time to update your LinkedIn profile, to craft a fantastic cover letter, work on your resume, and perfect the most important thing is perfect your elevator pitch, right? When we all went to like holiday parties or networking events, what did people ask you? Oh, what do you do? You want to start off hooking someone and telling them like, hey, yeah, this is who I am. This is what I do. Right? So those are really important things to do to work on your personal brand, okay? The third thing that I want you to do is to develop and perfect your job hunt process. We put a process to everything else. The one thing we typically don't put a process to is our job search. right? So set up things like Google Alerts to get news about the companies, news, guys, not jobs postings, news about the companies you want to work at. Okay, same thing on LinkedIn too. Okay, because what you want to do is you want to be able to have intelligent conversations about the company you want to work for. Maybe all of a sudden that company takes a dip and you're like, oh, I don't want to work for them anymore. Yeah. And then why would you apply to them? Right. So, or vice versa. They have something really good going on. You're like, oh my goodness, that is awesome. I definitely want to work for that organization. And then when you get an interview or you have a coffee conversation with someone who is, in a hiring position there, you can have an intelligent conversation. Hey, I saw this in the news. This is what I think about it. This is what I love about it. So this is, oh, I see a problem in this, and this is how I can help be a solution to that. Right. So those are three things that I really want you to focus on in your job search around the holidays. Okay. Even though there's going to be those slowdowns. All right. Here's another thing, guys. This is a perfect opportunity to ask for job search related gifts, because you know what? What happens is we buy all these gifts. Who remembers what they got for Christmas last year? To be honest, I might remember a couple things, but not so much, even for like my birthday, right? You don't really remember those things. But like if your family engages in like gift exchanges during the holiday season, guys, drop some hints around like types of presents you want to receive that are going to help you and forward your career and forward your life. Think about things like maybe even, some material items like clothing or accessories that you can wear for job interviews. Okay. You don't want to be throwing on some yoga pants, right? Because they are going to start opening up for in-person interviews. So that's going to be really important. Think about subscriptions to job search coaching programs, like mine. You've got one-to-one coaching, right? So think about some templates, some bundles of different things. I've got some bundles on my site too, to ask me. I'll put the links in the comments and stuff so you guys can see that too, and in my bio. But we've got, there's blue light glasses because we're doing so many Zoom meetings. It strains our eyes, even like some books. Like I've got my work from home book too. That's so incredibly important to be able to understand how to do all this from home. So what I want to ask you too is, are you really ready to get ahead in the game here? To really, jumpstart and propel your job search forward, even during the holidays here, even throughout a pandemic, all that stuff, guys. I mean, we'll admit that, think about this, looking for a new career at any point in time is not what people have in mind around the holidays. I literally had someone reach out to me a couple days ago and say they got laid off before Thanksgiving. Actually, I had two. Not fun, right? However, guys, a holiday job search that helps you land your dream job, that's the best present that you can give yourself. And jumpstart it now. Get that new year off to the right start, right? And I'm here to help you guys. I have so many options to fit your life, your career, your budget, everything from those templates to accountability, to one-on-one coaching, group coaching too. So we're all in this together, okay? So if you're ready to get ahead in the game, end this year strong and start off 21 with a bang, get on a call with me this week. Message me or comment on the video now. Guys, I'm really, really here to serve you. Okay, I've been there. I've been through the struggle. Some people may say that, oh my goodness, Vanessa, you haven't. Yeah, I have. It ain't easy. Okay, it's really, really not easy, especially around the holidays. Okay, it hurts. I've had family issues around the holidays, and that's caused me to be down and things like that and struggle and whatnot as well. So I don't want that to happen to you, and I don't want you guys to be alone in this. So please jump on a call with me, send me a message, let me know. Also, let me know what you thought of this and any ideas that you're going to implement, because I would love to be able to share that with other people, because it's so important. We're in this together. So thank you for joining us for Weekly Wednesday Wisdom, and we will be back next Wednesday. If you have any specific topics you want discussed, please feel free as well to message me. I'm more than happy to discuss them, because if you have the question, other people probably do too. Have a great day, guys.